Alright, we're doing a battle report. Imperium versus Necrons with the Duke's new Necron army of kind of rusty looking Necrons. That's pretty cool. Pretty good. You got Doomsday Arc in the back corner, the Ghost Arc with no one in it. There's a group in it. Just straight up warriors. One group of immortals, and those guys are in the flyers.
Immortals will be in this flyer. This is the Doom.
Oh, that's the one that's got the ray.
Doom Ray.
So the other, where's the other group?
Scarabs. One of these groups will be in there.
Okay.
And then the Annihilation Barge.
Annihilation Barge. You got Imatech.
Okay, three lords.
Three lords.
Scythe and Resort.
And 2 squads of Wraiths or 1 squad? 1 squad of Wraiths and one huge squad of Scarabs?
Yeah, 1 big squad.
Alrighty. On the Imperium side, it's got Grey Knight, so Codius with Jacaro and Demon Host in 1 squad, a squad of Acolytes, and then a Caladius Assassin. He's got Sisters of Battle allies, so it's got Saint Celestine, 1 Exorcist, 2 Immolators, 1 squad of Dominions, 1 squad of Battle Sisters. This is going to be an Avis, whatever, lander, the flying bus, with Repentia and a priest in it. Then they're going to have Inquisitorial allies. So you got a Xenos Inquisitor with Death Cult Assassins and Crusaders, another squad of Acolytes. Well, technically these are the Acolytes with them because they have a Razorback. The other squad is just alone. And then they have Legion of the Damned allies who are kitted out with everything and 1 extra Legionnaire. And then we have a Bastion with a quad gun. And it's the Relic, which is right there. And it is night fighting because you have Imatech. To the Inquisition, whatever we're called. Already did our scout move. The Dominions are here. Razorback with dudes in it is there. Immolator, Exorcist, Saint Celestine, Death Cult Assassins are in there. Codius is there. You got Scarabs, Wraiths, 2 squads of warriors, right? Yeah. And then warriors in the Ark, that thing, and the big blast machine. And I'm gonna try to seize. Right. Oh. All right. So movement. This goat moves to here. The squad jumps out. This girl picks up the relic. Saint lands in front of him, joining him. These dudes are trying to not get first blooded, so they just hang out. This thing scouted, moves 6 inches. They jump out. This thing moves 6 inches. Exorcist twitches. They're prescienced. He's precogged, and the people inside the building did nothing. And we're gonna move on to shooting. So here's what happens. We killed 2 Wraiths, 1 with heavy bolters and 1 with multi-multa. Got first blood by blowing up the Ark with the Dominion squad. That thing got spotlit with this. The Wraiths were spotlit by that, so night fighting is not in effect for them, but it is for your lightning. And that's it. So we killed this guy. He got back up. He moves forward and.
Night fighting counts if it comes from above.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how it is. All right, and so it is on to lightning and such, and movement, whatever your thing is. Yeah, movement. Everything comes with the sisters, and those dudes jumped out. No, they didn't jump out. They decide, they lie, they're jumping back in their vehicle. I guess because they can shoot. All right, so everything moved except for that, and yeah, it's looking like ugliness could occur. All right, begin the shooting, and lightning didn't hit anything. Shooting phase, he wastes the Dominions, and then wastes the people with the Relic, and the Relic gets dropped right here. Saint Celestine dies from that giant blast. And then the assault phase, which is pretty quick. Wraiths and Scarabs tear this Immolator to pieces, and we're on to round 2. So here's what happens. Saint Celestine gets back up. Oh, I gotta move her. Alright, Saint Celestine, sorry, flies to here. Prescience and precogged. The guys inside are prescienced. The Acolytes move to here. Moves. The flying Airbus is there. Twitches. Flies to there. Saint Celestine jumps, and we're on to shooting. Shooting! It's been pretty brutal, actually. You did some serious damage to me, but I wiped out most of the race, leaving 1. I killed, what, 3 Scarabs? 4 Scarabs. with instant death weapons. That flyer flew to the edge of the board. St. Celestine, combined fire on this manages to kill one guy permanently. And onto the assaults where St. Celestine charges. So St. Celestine managed to kill one dude because they keep getting back up. And they do not run away. And she takes a wound. And we're on to round 2, Necrons.
Red will be the doom.
So that comes in here. Lightning bolts come flying from the sky and blow up the Razorback, leaving one guy pinned. And then a Crusader in here took a save after the building got hit, and that guy jinked. And pretty much everything came moving forward. And you now, who's got the Relic?
Say this guy is. Well, no, this guy is.
So we'll
Just put him on it.
Oh, put him on it. Okay, very good. So he's on. He has the Relic, and we're on to shooting. Shooting madness. What happens here? Codius' squad loses 2 guys. They run, leap off the building. 3 Jacaro hit the ground, but they didn't take enough to wound. Dropping dice on the ground. That thing took 2 hull points from the Tesla Destructor, which arced and didn't do anything. Was that it for shooting? That was it for shooting. But yeah, this is crazy. He rolled an 11. All right, so we're on to assaults. St. Celestine's locked in combat. This Wraith killed 3 Acolytes. What a surprise. This thing goes down to armor -1 and instant wrecks. So the Scarabs just take out the Exorcist. And so we're on to round 3. Alright, so Repentia and Priest jump out there. This thing drives to here. This dude stands back up. Legion of the Damned land right there. The squad, the Death Cult squad and the Inquisitor jump out of the building. Codius dives off the roof, but saves himself and then gets his 2 psychic powers off. This thing flies to here, but it's only snap firing. St. Celestine is still locked in combat. And I got nothing else in reserve, so this is my army. So, Caladius Assassin, right there.
When you charge, will you be charging through cover?
These? They can't charge because they rallied. In the shooting phase, you lost 3, even though you lost a whole bunch more. They got back up. That immolator blows up and does not pin them. They run 1 inch, and we're on to combat. This flame, did her flamer? We killed some dudes in there, but it wasn't all that impressive, and he shot his combi grab. And we're on to assaults, where these guys multi-assault. The Wraith and the dudes. So combat, St. Celestine, she only kills, what, 1 dude? But she killed 2, but he failed his morale check, she runs him down. I killed the Wraith with my Death Cult Assassins, but they rolled a 3-inch charge, so they sucked. And then that's it. No other assault, so you're round 3. Does the other flyer come in? No. Movement. It flies to here. That does not move. Those guys come out of their terrain 5 inches because they're in a crater. These guys, I guess, kind of twist and fall back, and these Scarabs look like they're going to threaten someone. And so we're on to shooting. And you didn't get your reserve in. So, all right. Shooting-wise, there's only 1 Death Cult Assassin and my Inquisitor left. Do they run after shooting? They are still good. These guys missed being blasted by that thing. St. Celestine was killed for the last time by Gauss weapons. And on to charges. Who's charging? Okay. Alright, so the only combat, I kill some those things. And we're on to round, whatever, 4.
I guess you kind of do too, but you just have to...
So this is in hover mode. 3 guys jump out. She stands right there. St. Celestine's dead. That thing tank shocks and they don't fail. They come up. He walks 4. They're locked in combat. Codius here takes a wound from whatever his special ability is. Let's reroll wounds. And those guys are right up against the tank. I'm just too lazy to walk over there. So, do these guys run? No. Okay. Do they get back up? Wow, finally. So in the shooting phase, I killed the dude with the Relic, but I didn't kill him. And then there's one guy over here who's dead. We don't know if he's getting back up yet. He is not. And there's a lot of shooting. That thing's at locked velocity now, thanks to multi-meltas, and which snap-fired into it. And we're on to the assaults. The summary, the Repentia actually blow that thing up, which is what they're supposed to do. I inflict a wound on a scarab, and nothing else happens. And this assassin is now surrounded in one mass combat, where she killed a single friggin' Necron. So it's turn 4, so this thing comes in. These guys, the Pharaons, whatever, jump out with Imatech. That thing's locked velocity, but it doesn't matter because it's a Necron flyer. This guy picks up the Relic. They're locked in combat, and so we're on to shooting. Well, lightning bolts, sorry. So Codius is the only people to get hit by the lightning bolts, and he makes his saves, and so we're on to actual shooting. So in the shooting phase, that gets wrecked from Gauss, and then we lost a bunch of Legionnaires, but they're still good because they're fearless. And we're on to combat, where combat occurs. So combat, this Inquisitor's badly wounded. This assassin is really not doing her job. She kills some guys, she takes a wound. That's it. So we're on to round and in the shooting, there's only one Repentia left, and so now we're on to round 5. Codius got both powers off. These guys move to here. That thing moves to there. This one lone dude's here. They're here. The girls run along the back of the table, and we're on to shooting. Yeah, shooting is done. I killed 3 guys. They run. They don't even think about it. And I missed with pretty much everything else. So a lasgun killed one. That's always cool. Did you just roll 3 6s? You did. So everyone gets right back up. Oh, I forgot to roll. This thing's still got to shoot. So here's what happens. The Legion and this guy managed to charge those Necrons. And they're the only ones that can assault this round because these guys shot at that flyer over there and missed. Or this flyer here. We did kill 3 guys with the quad gun on auto fire. And now we're on to assault. They win. She's still locked in combat, accomplishing nothing. And they're locked in combat, all just standing there. And yeah, so it is bottom of 5. Flies to here, flies to there, they're here. And that's it. Everyone else is locked in combat. So on to shooting. So shooting, Codius takes another wound, and he wipes out the Acolytes, so there's no Inquisitor Acolytes there. And we're on to assaults. Alright, the game ends where there's 1 Legionnaire left, there's 1 Acolyte here. This girl's failed as an assassin, total failure. And I think you still have the Relic, right?
No, because I'm a combat, right?
You still own it, I believe. We can check that, but yeah. If that is the case, it will be you'll win by 1. And otherwise, I will win. Yeah, so it's Necron victory. The Imperium has Linebreaker and First Blood. They have the Relic, so they win by 1.